What's up, guys? WallE and Avik here playing some Batman Arkham Asylum live. So we're going to be interacting with people in our chat room and on my Twitter. All you have to do is tweet me, @mention me, and we will be fielding questions and just chatting and having a good time. If you're watching this after the fact, not live, feel free to comment. We will still be enjoying discussions in the comment section below. So, we got Convoy Dude says, the Penguin's in the next game, so is Two-Face, also Hugo Strange. That's true.
So this is one of the interesting things I had in Batman Arkham City that they didn't copy any other game on. So, as with my detective device, I actually scanned this alcohol sample, and in detective mode now, I'm actually following that scent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was going the wrong way, and Batman was like, oh, you know, the alcohol sample, you know, it's not smelling as strong, we're going the wrong way. It's a cool, innovative way to incorporate GPS without it being cheesy.
Also, it really emphasizes the detective nature of Batman, which gets minimalized too much outside of the comic books. Like,
I agree.
The only secondary media interpretation of Batman that ever had really good... Oh, hello.
Yeah.
How you doing? That had good detectiving stuff was the animated series. Other than that, it's all just been running around punching people. Even The Dark Knight, it had a little bit of it, but you didn't get the idea from Batman Begins The Dark Knight that was the world's greatest detective.
Right.
Because Batman is the world's greatest detective. He is the Sherlock Holmes of the modern era.
Exactly. And the more advanced version. By the way, check this out. See how he has a tear now?
Yeah.
So as you play the game, the more damage you get, the more damage you see on Batman.
And it stays on model the entire time. That's crazy.
Yeah. Unless he, like, you know, there's parts where he switches suits. I'm not going to run anything. But
oh my god, he gets suits? It's just like Lego Batman.
Best game ever. This game has it all. Platforming, action, stealth, detective mode. Just so awesome.
That is sweet. Truffle Shuffle Boy says, we both have a new Twitter follower, and it's him.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yay. Thank you, Truffle Shuffle Boy. I was asked if I'm a Zelda fan. I mean, who isn't a Zelda fan? Everyone loves Zelda. To varying degrees. I don't think it's like the greatest thing since sliced bread, like some people think. I prefer Final Fantasy as a series, RPG-wise. But, I mean, I love Zelda. I mean, A Link to the Past might be the greatest game ever. Like, it's in the discussion. I'm less...
It's awesome.
Less on the boat of Ocarina of Time as everyone else.
Ocarina of Time is amazing.
I actually had that argument at Comic-Con this weekend.
It's too good. Too good.
No, well, someone was saying that the definitive Zelda is Ocarina of Time. I disagree. I think the definitive Zelda is Link to the Past.
Well,
it's only good to the past. My argument is that if you asked 100 people to mentally tell me what their screenshot of Zelda is, I think most of them are going to tell you that's a top-down, isometric, Link to the Past view, not this whole 3D world sort of crazy.
But see,
and it had everything. Link to the Past had it all.
But see, Zelda, it's all been the same kind of system, like gaming-wise. If you look at it as a whole, like Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past are very, very similar games.
I agree that Ocarina of Time might be a better game, but I think the quintessential Zelda experience
I love
is
Link to the Past. It's so incredible. One of the most advanced SNES games of its time.
And it holds up completely. When it came out on the GBA, it was the best GBA game of its time. I played through that twice just on the GBA, and I played it on the Super Nintendo back in the day as well. It's fantastic. What do you guys think? I want to get your guys' opinions. What do you think is the definitive Zelda game? Is it Ocarina of Time, which is the superior game, or is it A Link to the Past, which is sort of the first Zelda experience that transcended its genre and became a sort of icon? In the interim, Dolce Gabbana wants to know what I'm drinking. I'm drinking water from my X-Men cup. As you can see there, it's a fantastic large X-Men cup. Tasty. So we've got a both are great from 13ODST, but then he really likes me, so obviously that's why he had to shirt the fence there. Truffle Shuffle says Ocarina of Time, and so does Dolce Gabbana. So, okay, you know what? I mean, if the people are speaking Ocarina, I can admit I'm wrong.
It's so good, you gotta play it first.
Yeah. I played Ocarina, not all the way through. I haven't beaten it, but
it's too good.
Yeah.
I'm playing on the 3DS all over it, and I'm just like, I'm stoked. It's so good.
Yeah, definitely props to the Zelda franchise as a whole. Because, I mean, if the conversation you're having is what's more definitive, Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past, then the franchise is in good shape. Either one of those.
Either one.
Yeah.
So, a lot of platforming going on, which is, again, games nowadays are good are the games that cover everything. Platforming, combat, action, story, stealth, bonuses like, environment scanning and getting stuff unlocked, and then they have the combat mode and whatnot, and just all too good. All too good.
Hazy215 wants to know, why do you sound so robot-y?
Me?
Yeah.
I am a robot.
Yeah, I mean, can we tell them? Are we allowed, to...
Actually, you know what? Yeah, tell them.
Okay, yeah. We actually, at Mahalo, have been working on advanced cybernetic technology. Kind of similar to Data from Star Trek The Next Generation. And in that, we've created Avik. And he is our sort of best possible attempt. Our second attempt is actually everyone's favorite, Alex. She's the sort of super Avik, if you will.
Yeah, I was the prototype.
Yeah, Avik is a prototype, but like sort of Data, he's always striving to be more human. And he's pretty close.
I just can't cry.
Yeah. No, and those are actually not gunners. Those are special.
I'm scanning stuff.
Yeah,
right
he needs those. Otherwise, he'll have an unfair advantage in the game with his super robot eyes.
Exactly. Just trying to keep it fair.
Okay, so WallE, Arkham City versus Assassin's Creed Revelations. Arkham City, hands down. Assassin's Creed looks fantastic and is going to be great. And actually, I'm really excited about the technology, the mocap performance technology for the cutscenes and stuff. But I mean, Arkham City. I mean, it's just going to be, the biggest thing in the world. I can't wait. DJ Kamikaze Fool just followed me on Twitter. Yeah! What up? Hold on. I'm going to field this question. The Distant Man says, hey, WallE. A lot of people say X-Men First Class is better than The Dark Knight. I recently watched First Class and freaking loved that movie. But I don't think it's better than The Dark Knight. What's your opinion? My opinion is actually that you are exactly correct. First Class is an amazing film, best of the summer, and I've seen all the superhero movies except for Green Lantern at this point in time. But it's The Dark Knight is just simply on a different level of existence when it comes to kind of movies that it is. First Class is a brilliant comic book movie. Dark Knight is just a great movie. And it lives on a different plane than First Class. I would not put the two of them together because just the sheer perfection that Nolan had in that movie, with a lot of it. Although there is one major flaw in The Dark Knight, and it's the way they handled Harvey Dent, Two-Face. I think Harvey Dent is brilliant and perfect and might be the definitive Harvey Dent, but the 10 minutes he's Two-Face ruins what is probably the most complex and interesting Batman villain, and just boils him down to...
It's not 10 minutes. It was more like...
Okay, but as far as like screen time as Two-Face, they really should have just set him up as Two-Face to let that Two-Face story, because the story of Batman is, he is a man who's gone crazy with grief, and he looks into the abyss and stands on the edge, constantly looking down into it. And that's why he's so strong, because he won't fall into it. Harvey Dent Two-Face is a man that did the same thing. He looked into the abyss, but he fell in because he wasn't as strong, and so he became this sort of
evil version of Batman.
Yeah, he's literally the yin to Batman's yang. He is the opposite in all of the worst ways. All of the best qualities of Batman, Two-Face has those as the worst quality. And I think none of that was really explored in The Dark Knight, and that was unfortunate because the setup of Harvey Dent was perfect. He is this white knight of Gotham, and I like what they did with the whole setting him up as, like, sometimes a city just needs a dark hero, not like the perfect, guy on a white horse. But the Two-Face could have been so much more. Yeah. And on that bit of genius, I'm going to stop this recording and go on to the next video.